10th subject English, remaining part of the lesson, an epitome of courage on page number 62 and 63. At the age of 17, Stephen started noticing that he was becoming increasingly clumsy and even fell down a couple of times for no reason. This perplexed him and he went to see his family doctor, who diagnosed him as suffering from an extremely rare disease, ALS or low Gary's disease that affects the nervous system and eventually weakens all the muscles of the body. Stephen says that even as a child, his muscle coordination was nothing to write home about. He recollects that his handwriting would send his teacher into a fit for friendship, nor was he inclined towards sports. Nevertheless, this disease came to as a bolt from the blue. How much time he had left on this planet was very uncertain. The prognosis was bad, and the doctor said they could not do much. Undaunted, Stephen decided to continue his research and even got engaged to Agent Wild. Hawking says that, ironic as it may sound, it is at this dismal stage he began enjoying life the most. This, he says, was because he started living life for the moment and continued his doctoral research work with renewed vigor. In the meanwhile, the disease worked its way into Stephen's body and left him disabled. He began studying the concept of black holes to get his PhD. By this time, he was confined to a wheelchair and was rapidly losing control of his hands and speech. The study of black holes sparked his imagination with bright ideas. He made many epoch-making statements that shook established theories. Scientists believe that the universe began with a big bang. To explain this concept better, Stephen invented what is known as Lie algebra. Listen carefully. At the age of 17, Stephen started noticing that he was becoming increasingly awkward, incompetent, clumsy, and he fell down a couple of times for there is no reason. Then he went to his family doctor and who diagnosed him as suffering from extremely rare diseases like ALS or low Gary's diseases, and it affects on his nervous system and eventually weakens all the muscles of the body. So Stephen says that even as a child, his muscle coordination was nothing to write home about. So his handwriting would send to his teacher into a great annoyance or rage. Nor was he inclined towards sports, and this disease came as a sudden unexpected shock or surprise in his life. Now, how much time he had left on this planet was very uncertain, and so his doctor said that the prognosis was bad, and the doctor said they could not do much. But Stephen decided to continue his research, even got engaged to Jenny Wild. Now Hawkins says that, ironic as it may sound, but it is at this dismal stage he began enjoying life the most, and so he continued his work and work with renewed vigor. At that time, in the meanwhile, the disease worked its way into Stephen's body and left him disabled. He's studying the concept of black holes to get his PhD. But by this time, he was confined to a wheelchair and was rapidly losing the control of his hands and speech also. Now the study of the black holes sparked his imagination with bright ideas, and he worked very hard. Then he established theories. Scientists believe that the universe began with a big bang, and Stephen explained this concept better, and Stephen invented what is known as Lie algebra. So we will stop here.